Let's talk about sort of the requirements to open a Mexican bank account, because a lot of people sort of don't know what those requirements are. And, to open a bank account first, you need to have either your temporary or permanent residency.
Right.
And then you also need an RFC number. And this is for most banks.
Yeah, not all of them.
Right. Sometimes you can get around it, but most banks, it's funny because CiBanco and Intercam were two of the banks that had the most lenient rules as far as opening up an account, and you didn't actually need your RFC number or your temporary or permanent residency. And that's why a lot of expats or, immigrants, flocked to those banks, because the rules, it was just easier. And a lot of people didn't have that RFC number. But in general, that's getting more difficult, as you mentioned, but in general, you need your temporary permanent residency and your RFC number. Your RFC number is basically the equivalent of a tax ID number in the States, and you have to get it from the SAT office. SAT is the equivalent of the IRS. But once you have your RFC number, you can go into basically any bank and open an account. You usually need proof of address, so your CFE bill or a lease agreement that shows you're renting somewhere, something like that. But those are the requirements.